Hello and welcome to Cooking in the Alpine. I'm Executive Chef Amedeo Vallati, and today we're at wonderful Whitehorn Bistro. As you can see, the view is amazing. We're going to be preparing some Bison Arancini, which we serve up here at Whitehorn Bistro. I'm going to pass it over to David shortly here, and we'll see you soon. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to prepare the risotto for the arancini. What we're going to do is we're going to cut this onion a little bit. We're going to cube it up. And as you can see, it comes out in nice little cubes. What I did was I take my onion, I make incisions like so, and then one, and then two, which will then give you the perfect little cubes you need to put into the risotto. Okay, so then we're going to take a little bit of olive oil, put it in the pan, touch of butter, get that nice and sizzling. You want your pan to be hot. We're going to put the onions in there. And we just want to give the onions a light browning. Don't want to make them too dark. You want to add your risotto. And you actually want to cook the risotto with the onions, the butter, and the olive oil in there for a little bit. Kind of almost crisping it up, but not overcooking it or over browning it. And once that's complete, what I usually do is I take some chicken stock, mix it in with some water. Ingredient list to follow at the end of the video. Okay. And I pour in a little bit of it. Consistently stirring it. There we go. Then you add a touch of white wine in there. And now it's going to take a good 25 minutes to slowly reduce this so it is ready for rolling. And as you can see, the rice has absorbed most of the water. What I like to do is grab some Parmigiano Reggiano, which is great aged Italian cheese. It has a little bit of a thickener. And you'll fold that into the rice nicely. And then you're going to need some sort of a pan, anything to spread the rice out. And you're going to layer it nice, allowing the rice to cool evenly. This will take about an hour to an hour and a half. And I'm going to pass it over to David, who's going to show you how to roll them and fry them.
Okay, so here we have a nice piece of steak from Bison strip loin. We're going to thin it down nicely. You can also use like ground beef. That makes it faster for you. Just like that. Now we're gonna fry it. Okay, so here we have like a hot pan, a little bit of olive oil. Our ground bison. Salt, pepper. Just a quick saute into it. That's all you need. You don't want to cook it too much, so it's dry. Just a quick saute like that. Here, also for our filling, we got the smoked cheddar. We got the bison we just cooked. The rice that just cooked. So we're gonna cut the cheddar. More cubes. Okay, so we put a bit of cheese, a bit of bison. Try to form a ball. Once we have this cooled down and shaped into spheres, we're gonna do the breading. For the breading, we need some eggs. A little bit of water, just to make the eggs runnier. Okay, so we're gonna go spheres into the egg wash. Quick toss. Drain the excess. Toss them into breadcrumbs. Just for presentation, in these breadcrumbs we put a little bit of herbs. And depending how thick and crispy you like your balls, you can like go back into the egg wash. More, drain the excess, back into the breadcrumbs. Here we go. Okay, so in a big saucepan, a little bit of oil safety when you're working at home, just to check that your oil is ready to go. Throw a little bit of breadcrumbs. If it bubbles nicely, it's ready to go. Also predict how much the oil is gonna rise, so you don't wanna fill up the pot right up to the top. Okay, so keep it nice and low. Just so you don't splash yourself at home. Use a hollow spoon, throw them in, just like so. just move them around so they get nice and golden evenly all around. You'll see how slowly they start turning like gold. Oil gets too hot, turn down your heat. The oil will stay hot for a bit longer. You see them nice and gold. Have yourself some paper towel on the side. Drain the excess oil. And there you have it. Okay, so here for our presentation at White Horn Bistro, we use nice cucumber ribbon, fresh lettuce, and these are the garnishes here. I'll take you through. So here I have a honey mustard vinaigrette. Give them a quick toast. Just make sure those lettuce are nice and coated with the vinaigrette. We're gonna lay down our ribbon. We're gonna have our lettuce all pointing the same direction. Now we're gonna roll it gently, just like so. Now we're gonna chop the bottom, just so we get a nice bouquet. So here we're using this type of plate. We're gonna dress it with our red pepper dressing. Just gonna quick draw on the plate, just like so. Place our bouquet. We have some cherry tomatoes to add color to the plate. We also have some fresh watercress. Now we have our fried arancini. Try to place it nicely next to the ribbon, just like so. And then finish it with more parmesan on top. There you go.
Okay, so here we have it. The arancini with the bouquet. Already a dish of ours here at Whitehorn. You've got to come up here and try this out. This is fantastic. David, thank you.
Thank you, Chef. See you in the next one.
Yo, man, you gotta try these balls, Chef Balls!